But by taking the risks in my situation and putting myself in the positions that I did, that I now get to explore further the things that I want to explore. And whatever the risk may be for you, take that risk. Do the thing. If you want to start the business or whatever it is, do it. Right? It's a good idea. Believe in yourself. It's worth it. You'll get a lot from it. And if anything, at least you get character. Because it builds character. You learn from those experiences. You adjust your circumstances. You know to and not to take certain risks. But like I was saying yesterday, that the delusional belief that you are going to achieve those things, you're unstoppable when you have that. That you will do those things because nobody else is doing it, right? There's a world of saturation, and a lot of people are doing the same things, but a lot of people aren't doing the things that they want to do. They're doing what they think they should do based off of what other people tell them. You know what it is that you want to do. I know what it is that I want to do. So just commit. Do it. If you want to fucking paint, play the instrument, you want to build things, you want to be a welder and be able to have a way with metal, do that. 3D print, or whatever it is. I'm just thinking about stuff off of the top of my head. But there's no reason not to. And if you have to pick up a second job to be able to fund that endeavor, I promise you'll have more fun working that second job and being a part of the chase for what it is that you want than you will working your first job, just maintaining the same atmosphere that you've always had. I know a lot of people aren't in positions that they want to be in, but they can do more. So suffer a little bit, overcome that. If 50% of people are not in the place that they want to be, then that means half of everybody that you know is fucking unhappy. So it only takes a little bit to be able to push yourself into that group of people that are happy. Even if you don't have what you want, you're still on the chase. And I think that's what a lot of the fun in life is the chase of not having and pursuing. But then, it's like, what is it all for? And only you can decide that. But I think there are kind of primal desires within us. And you know what it's for. I know what it's for. You're thinking of it. I know what it is. It's kind of obvious. It's the same thing everybody wants. If you do those things, show up in that way, like it sets you apart. Because a lot of people aren't doing those things and showing up in that way. It's not hard to be it. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm different. I'm different. Oh, no, I'm not like other people. Yeah, but you act like fucking everyone else. You do the same things everybody else does. You're so different. You're very special. It's not hard to be, a Renaissance man in the world today. Because there's so much of the same, the oversaturation of the same, the misguided, You just follow your intuition. It just takes a little bit. Do the thing, brother. It's worth it. And I'm not there yet. I'm on my way. I know there's a lot of challenges ahead of me. But I also have that delusional conviction that those challenges don't matter. We solve problems. We don't have stress. We have challenges. And we're the problem solvers. The challenges are they should be exciting. They give you a chance to really show your true grit. They give you that chance to prove to yourself and to other people that you are strong. And proving it to yourself is more important than proving it to other people, because that builds confidence. And that confidence, you can't buy that. Money's not going to give that to you. If you're a trust fund baby and your life was perfect, you're not going to get confidence from that. You might be able to buy everything. You might have all the nice things if you're a trust fund, but you're not going to have confidence. You could have a weird, unsubstantiated confidence that people won't respect. You'll be insufferable. You will be insufferable. You will not be a fun person to be around. But when people know that you've put in the work, when you know that you've put in the work, let me complete both of those thoughts. When you know that you've put in the work, you don't care what other people think. But whenever other people know that you've put in the work, you gain another level of respect. There will be people that treat you differently because you've changed. But if they treat you differently because you've changed, then fuck them. Hell fucking yeah, I've changed. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely I've changed. And fuck you for being upset about it. Do you not have my well-being and interest? I've always had your well-being and interest. But now all of a sudden, because I'm not the comfortable person to be around, all of a sudden, because I make you reflect back on your own life and how you haven't put in the work, that I've changed and I'm wrong for that, fuck you. Absolutely not. You don't need those people around you. People will reveal themselves to you, They will. People will reveal themselves to you. Just give them time. And just trust in yourself. Trust that you know what you're doing. You have this opportunity. You only have this one life. You only die once. It's really easy to die. It's very hard to stay alive. But a man without purpose, it's very easy for him to kill himself because he has nothing to live for. Very easy. And consider that. It's very easy for a man to kill himself when he has nothing to live for. Are you silently killing yourself? I was for a while, There was a period where that was exactly what I was doing. I was silently killing myself because I was too much of a pussy to actually do it. The thought of suicide has never crossed my mind, ever. But that's essentially what was happening, But when you find that purpose and you start to prove to yourself that you have it in you, because I know that you have it in you. And go try to drown yourself. I promise you can't do it. I promise you. It's impossible. Try to drown yourself. It's not possible. That's proof enough that you have it in you. Go and do it. Not try to kill yourself, but go and do like the purpose thing. Go and pursue that. Life becomes so much more fun. It's so much more fun. And then like I was talking about before, on the days where you don't have the motivation, but you have purpose, then you don't need the motivation because you have the discipline, because you know what you're living for. You know what you're doing. You know why you're here. You don't need motivation then because you have the discipline of the purpose. That is a fucking engine. That is a fucking motivator. That gets you going, you know? It gets me going. It gets me fucking stoked. I'm fucking hyped. I'm not gonna lie. There's so much shit that I'm fucking so excited for. But it's not even achieved yet, right? I just know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm headed. And I'm super stoked about it. And there could be variables that don't end up the way that I want them to end up. But that doesn't matter. Because I know exactly where I'm going. So the variables that could end up not exactly the way I want them to be, they don't matter. Because I have purpose. And I hope you find it too. I think that's all tonight for the toilet session, you know. Like I said, we're not using the bathroom. We're hanging out in there. Thought it'd be a cool change of scenery. It gave us a little different mode. And, you know, we got the red lights as always. We got the red light in the bathroom. We got the normal light too, but we really like the red lights, especially at night. It's very nice. I enjoy it a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have some questions, comments, whatever, you want to continue the conversation, you know, give me some inspiration in the comments. Tell me what I really want to have some people but I have a lot of friends and I talk to them, but I want to like sit down with somebody and almost like pick each other's brain, kind of like a muse, be each other's muse and go back and forth. If anybody wants to do that, let me know. The people that know me in real life or the people in the comments, let me know. We'll fucking make it happen. I would love to do that. Where we can go back and forth just talking, kind of like a podcast. That would be so cool. I would love that. That would be sick. Because then it's not just me like the organic flow, like I'm tapping into your energy, you're tapping into my energy, and we're both ping-ponging and flowing off of each other. That can really bring about some cool ideas, some cool conversations. We could talk about a lot of good stuff. And not only that, but like there's a perspective that I have. I'm drawing from my own perspective, and to be able to also draw from your perspective and glean ideas and other information from that, that's one of the most valuable things in life. I think that's so valuable because like if you don't have conversation with other people and you don't consider perspective, then it's literally just you and your experience, and you can only get so much from that. You can get a lot from it, but it kind of like having a mentor. Like if there's something you want to do and you find a mentor, then you can get all of this information from that person because of their experience, and you can just absorb it all, and then your productivity and efficiency in whatever that thing is, it becomes exponential because you had access to that, right? And I would love to do anything like that with anybody. Absolutely, as long as you're actually serious. I'm not fucking trolling, and I think that's apparent in everything that I'm saying and doing. I'm not trolling. I'm being for real. There will be some funny bits and bullshit, back and forth, but I'm not trolling. So let's keep this ball rolling and continue about. If you're interested in having some conversations, let's do it. But I hope, like I said earlier, I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave comment, like, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying out the YouTube Shorts stuff. I think that might be a good idea to try to like bring people into the channel to increase the volume on the conversation. Also bring people together. I was thinking about making a Discord where people can gather at, and whatever else that comes my way. I don't want to jump the train, I think is the saying, on all of it, but facilitating that experience for people and myself and being able to provide that would be really cool. But we'll see what happens. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Remember, no excuses, only results. Y'all take care, all right?